are in listen-only mode.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon to everyone. My name is Seema Pillay and I'm going to be your host for tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have your pen and paper ready to make as much note as possible, and we will be able to answer whatever questions you have. If you can just type it in the chat, and after the call we will be able to answer them. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started now, and before we do that, we're just going to go through what we're going to be speaking about tonight. Basically, our Global World Trade Corporation company, which was founded in 2005. We are not going to play the introductory video by Emmy Award winner Doug Davidson. However, we will paste the link onto the chat group, and you can get it from there. So ladies and gentlemen, we're going to speak about Global World Trade Corporation, highly acclaimed, award-winning, gold standard company, our world-class products and promotional material. Yes, with Fairy Flawless just been launched, everyone is going crazy with it. It's unbelievable. We're also going to touch on the 21st century business that makes sense. That's e-mall versus retail stores. Um, we're going to give you your 4 GWT email options to join the business, and also 5 ways to earn retail and residual income, plus exciting incentives. And not forgetting on how to get your free 7-day getaway today and free car bonus in just 30 to 90 days. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a gift for you, and we will share that as well. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to introduce to you our presenter for tonight. She is none other than diplomat Theresa Calliste. She's from the beautiful Spice Island of Grenada. She's a single mom of 3 amazing children. Now, Theresa worked in the accounting field most of her life. However, she currently works part-time as a proctor at the St. George University and real estate, whilst growing her home-based global wealth trade business. Now, Theresa launched her e-mall in October 2013, initially only to earn an extra $500. However, when she lost her job less than a month later, her why changed immediately, because now she needed a replacement income to take care of her family. So we asked Theresa, why did you start this business? And her reasons were for financial and time freedom. She wants to travel to exotic destinations with her children, and she wants to start and support a foundation of sexually abused children in her country. She has personally helped 11 persons to launch their emails and has a team of 40 in 3 different countries. Now, Theresa became a global world trade diplomat in November 2015 and has a very strong desire to help as many persons as she can to success. Now, her vision for her country is to see at least 1,000 families earn on average an additional $1,000 into their households and the local economy, and this is within 3 to 5 years. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Theresa. Hello, Theresa. Can you hear me?
Hi, Sima. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. It's all yours.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that warm introduction. And for the persons on the call that do not know where Grenada is, we are in the Caribbean. We are the southern end of the Caribbean chain of islands. All right. So it's nice, hot, and beautiful, I guess, as it is in South Africa right now, Sima. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure this evening to share this business opportunity with you that, as Sima said, I saw in 2013 and immediately launched my email. All right, so Here I'm going to talk to you about our award-winning and highly acclaimed company, Global Well Trade. Now, Global Well Trade is a gold standard company founded in 2005 by our beloved CEO, Mr. Ramin Misgalu in Canada. The company is e-commerce fashion business, right? It's a debt-free multi-million-dollar corporation. And Global Well Trade is Canada's largest designer fashion house with a jewelry manufacturing heritage dating back to the 1880s. Now, our mission statement is to become the most globally impactful designer brand by providing a lifelong opportunity for entrepreneurs to build generational wealth. So it's not only for us today, but for our children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and so on. Now, our vision is through empowerment to create 1,000 GWT millionaires globally en route to the billion. So we are heading to be a billion-dollar company, and while doing so in the next decade, we want to create 1,000 millionaires within the company. Now, our company is a Hall of Fame company, all right? The Network Marketing Hall of Fame, right, inducted, well, among the first inductees into the Network Marketing Hall of Fame was our beloved founder and CEO, Mr. Ramin Misgalu, and we are very, very, very proud of this accomplishment. After about a decade in operation and over 1 million merchandise sold, GWT holds the highest A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Another proud award for us. And in 2016, GWT Corporation was amongst the top 20 direct sales or multi-level marketing companies out of a total of 655 in the world to get a triple+A rating. We are very, very proud of our accomplishments and our CEO for this company that he has created for us, the ordinary person that now have the opportunity to hit a financial home run. Also, we do have a lot of international awards and recognition. So we are in the trade and business media, and on your screen you would see our Canadian CEO, Mr. Ramin Misgalu, on the cover of the American Business Journal. Now, this is a very, very proud moment for the company, right? Now, this journal goes to CEOs of the top companies in the United States, Fortune 500 companies. So those are the people that are looking and to see our CEO, Canadian, featured on the cover of that journal. In the fashion media, the Regard magazine is one of the magazines that is issued to the celebrities in Hollywood, and so GWT has been featured in that. And in our multi-level media, we're also there. We had features in the Networking Times, plus many, many, many more. We see the GWT featured in the Successful magazine and the Preferred magazine, where our timepiece was listed as one of the top 10 timepieces in the world when we were just 10 years in operation of this company, and so many more. In the media and on the red carpet, Ferry is the red carpet's favorite designer and it's always been featured on TV and in the media. So we've seen on the Emmys Award, the Good Morning America, the Golden Globe Awards, and other famous shows in the media, right? We have celebrities been spotted wearing our products, and ladies and gentlemen, we have not endorsed them to use our product. They have been spotted wearing our products. Over 300 celebrities are wearing our products. So again, who leads the trend in fashion? Our celebrities and stars, right? So we do have, you know, our products all out there. Now, consider these 3 recession-proof and thriving industries globally. The first one being the global fashion industry, which is a $1.2 trillion revenue industry per annum, right? Look, in 2014, we had luxury brands of $400 billion, and this continues to grow year after year. Then we have the global skincare industry, which annually is a $127 billion industry. And every year, again, we see this industry growing by about 8%. And our consumer spending online. We know everything we need now we can get online. And the consumer spending online is projected to about $1.7 trillion per annum. And in the next 5 years, this is expected to grow by 25% each year. So by merging those three thriving industries, Global Wealth Trade has created the most profitable home business model in the world. So now we're going to speak about our class product brands, and we have two, which is our Fairy Health and Beauty and our Fairy Fashion House. Now we are very, very proud because just a few weeks ago in March 2017, our Fairy Health and Beauty was launched officially. All right. So we have our prestige grade skincare collection, and this is the first MLM prestige grade skincare. All right, it's anti-aging skincare with skin protection formulas included. I've listened to our CEO and Senior VP talk about all the ingredients that are in those products, and I know it's the best. I mean, our CEO don't want anything less than that. Our products are not tested on animals, right? However, it is clinically tested on the dermatologist. We have proprietary formulations, and so we have the golden standard in anti-aging products. Now, we only started with this skincare for the face, but there's much, much more to come. All right, so our lineup right now for the face is our Revive 5 Day Moisturizer, our Quad AG Night Cream, our Dual Action Hydrating Cleanser, the Eternal 5 Eye Serum, and our Dream Lips treatment. And ladies and gentlemen, I've seen videos and pictures of persons who have been using this product for just the last 2 weeks, and its changes are amazing. Now, my product is en route from New York to Grenada, and I can't wait for it to get here so I can start using it too. So we're very, very proud of our Fairy Flawless Skincare Collection. And then we have our Fairy Fashion House, and here we have 3 different collections on the Fairy Fashion House. So the first one is our Posh collection. So we have our fashion jewelry, chains and bracelets, watches, and we do have products for both men and women that you can wear on a daily basis. Our second collection is the Fairy collection. We have a lot more products in this collection. So we have our bags, our monogram bags and purse, our leather belts, our opticals and shields, shoes for both men and women, and of course our timepieces. Again, we have our Fairy lookbook that you would find the entire collection in there. And thirdly, we have our Fairy Mosh Ultra Luxury Collection. Here we have what is known as the best of the best. All right, our prestige collection consists of our 19 carat and 21 carat gold jewelry, right, that can hold precious stones and diamonds, as well as our opulence wear. And even though you may see just ladies featured here, we do have in this collection for our men folk also. And of course, we do have world-class tools. So we have our lookbooks. You may refer to them as catalogs, but we call them our lookbooks. We have our informational kits where you could find your compensation plan and so on, business cards, gift certificates, and so much more. We have banners, you know, everything that you need to promote and market your business, we have it available, ready for you to use. So let's find out a little bit more about our 21st century business that makes sense. E-mall versus retail stores. Now, why e-mall over retail stores? Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. All right, this e-mall model makes sense for our company. If you were to start up a retail store, it would cost you upward of $1 million per location. Okay, but for your e-mall, your cost is only between 169 to 3,599 Canadian dollars. So you see it's only a fraction of the cost of starting up a traditional store. Retail stores require large in-store inventory and staffing. With your e-mall, you do not need either of those, right? Retail stores are dependent on the local economy and are slow to expand, of course, because of cost, they're very slow to expand. But with your e-mall, you expand globally within minutes, all with the use of the internet. So our e-mall model makes sense for you. You have a low startup cost. All right, we said between 169 to 3,599 Canadian dollars. You have low maintenance costs. On a monthly basis, your maintenance cost is only between $35 and $150. You have your full website, your online store, your back office that you can see everything that's happening. You have your ongoing business training and support. Now this call we on right now is a training call for you, as well as support when you have your guests also to bring online. And we have so much more, right? We have tax savings in some markets, especially in North America. And you don't need any large inventory. We're going to use the companies and their warehouses as our warehouse, so we don't have to stock any inventory. And of course, you have worldwide sales, obviously because of the internet, right? And then you have retail and residual income streams with this business. All right, so we have fast global expansion via the internet, same as the model used by eBay, Amazon, and others. This business is perfect for anyone. Look at it this way. If I start a business and the company is doing everything for me, they take care of inventory, orders, payments, shipping, the guarantees and return, website maintenance, they even pay duties in some markets, and I get a certificate of authenticity with every product that I order. So the company does all of that, and all I have to do is promote my business by telling 2 people per day. As we go about, we meet more than 2 people per day, but we're telling at least 2 people per day about our new e-mall and its dazzling products. So this is perfect. It can be done by anyone, any age. I would say from 1 to 80. Any age person can do this business. All right. So now we're going to talk about our 4 e-mall options. All right, and we always encourage you to go for the best value. And in this case, our best value is our diamond e-mall. All right, so that's a cost of 3,599 Canadian dollars. But with your diamond e-mall package, you get a 40% discount on all our products. And what is great, I paid $35.99 for this e-mall, and I get back $3,500 shopping credits to get products right away. So to me, I'm only paying $99 for a diamond e-mall. Who wouldn't go for that? And I'm still getting 40% discount on products when I need to buy products in the future. And then I have the earning potential with this e-mall to earn $1.56 million. So of course, it is the best value. Launch as a diamond e-mall and receive the highest discounts, up to 400% more earning potential, and receive the most products. But of course, we have 3 other malls, and we have the Gold Mall, which is 1,899 Canadian dollars. And with this mall, you get a 35% discount. You get $1,700 shopping credits. So again, you would have paid a net of very little for your Gold Mall. And you have the earning potential of $390,000 per annum. Our 3rd mall is a Palladium Mall, and that's at a cost of $699. You get a 30% discount with this mall. You get shopping credits of $533 and an earning potential of $260,000 per annum. And our 4th mall is our retailer mall, where you get a 25% discount. You do not get any shopping credits with this mall, but you get the same website that the other 3 malls would get, and you have the potential to earn $130,000 per annum. No, so that's the 4 malls that you can start at, and you can start at either of these where you are comfortable to start today. However, we urge you, if you start at any other mall other than Diamond, your first goal would be to get to Diamond. Right? Of course, you see that it is the best value, and on top of that, you get more incentives, and you can, as a Diamond, you can see later on that you will be able to move on to higher ranks within the company and earn more incentives. All right, so Diamond is the best value, best place to go, but you can start at either of the 4 malls today. Now, GWT has a record-setting infinity plan. So there are 5 ways to earn retail profits and lifelong residual income. And plus we have some exciting incentives and promotions. All right, so how do we earn commissions and bonuses? We earn in these 5 ways. First of all, it's your retail profit. Now remember that I told you you had discounts when you launch at the different packages. So you can earn retail profits. As long as you buy at your discounted price and you resell, you can earn retail profits between 33 to 67%. Secondly, we have our wholesale profit of between $150 to $350 per e-mall package sold. So if you were to sell a Calliste mall, you would earn $150. A gold mall, you would earn $250. And if you were to sell a diamond mall, then you earn $350. Thirdly, we have our team commissions, and you can earn up to $30,000 per week paid to infinity. So every single person that comes into your team, into your organization, you will earn commissions on those persons up to a max of $30,000 per week. Fourthly, we have our global revenue sharing bonuses. And again, like I said, once you're a diamond, then you can move on to higher ranks. And that's when you would get to earn global revenue sharing. And I'm not going into all the details of how these can be done, but the person who invited you on the call would share the compensation plan with you, and you would see all the details of what I'm saying right now. Right? And the 5th way is through your business development and travel bonuses of 10% plus 5%. So as you help your persons in your team to grow and become successful, you would earn on their success 10% plus a 5%. All right. And then we have our true lifelong infinity residual income. And how do you earn residual income? Receive residual income on every dollar that is generated in your entire teams to infinity. The following happens. So you have residual income on email launches to infinity. So every time a new email that includes products, and when I say include products, remember when I discussed the 4 malls, there were 3 of them that gave you back some shopping credits for products. So anytime you launch one of those, so that's from Calliste, gold or diamond, anywhere in your entire organization, you receive residual income. Then you also get residual income on all our monthly IA orders. Now, our in order to be commissions qualified, you're required to buy and sell products at a minimum of $35, $75, or $150 on a monthly basis. And when that happens, you have more monthly residual income coming to you. And the 3rd way, residual income on all email upgrades. Upgrades meaning that you would have started at a mall lower than diamond. So let's say you launched a gold mall, and somebody in your organization launched a gold mall and eventually upgrade to diamond. On that difference, that price difference would be your upgrade, and you would get residual income off of that. And website retail sales. So as long as there's sales happening on your website in your team, then you also earn residual income. All right, so join our team, earn residual income, live the life of your dream, because with residual income, you get paid over and over and over again. And here for some of our incentives. The first one being our CDSE Mega Car Bonus promotion. And you can achieve your car bonus as fast as 30 days. And you heard me right. You can be shopping for your new car in just 30 days from today when you launch your business, right? And you will get up to $500 per month to pay for your car. The details of that, again, you can ask the email operator who asked you to come on the call today to share with you the Launchpad brochure of videos that would give you more details about our exciting car bonus program. Other incentives. When you become an ambassador, you can qualify to become an ambassador and get a 5-day cruise free of cost. All right, so that's a group of them that went on the cruise last year. And in addition, you become a regional ambassador, you qualify to become a regional ambassador, and you get a 5-star all-inclusive exotic vacation. And just a couple of weeks ago, we had a number of persons, regional ambassadors, who came from their exotic vacation in Cancun, Mexico. And judging from the pictures and videos that they shared with us, they had a wonderful, wonderful time. So I too am looking forward to my RA exotic vacation because, as Seema said earlier, I love to travel. You can also get your choice of a luxury car, right? Under this program, this car program, you get up to $1,500 to pay for your car. Or you can also qualify for your exotic car, right? And drive your dream car. And with this one, you get up to $3,000 to pay for your car, free from our CEO. Now with all these incentives, like I said, you have to become a diamond and then to get qualified for these other incentives. And ladies and gentlemen, there are persons who have done this in the first 30 to 90 days in the business. Of course, when we have more, we can give more. All right. So as you join Global Wealth Trade and as you start to become successful with Global Wealth Trade, you would want to give to persons, organizations, you know, persons that are just less fortunate than we are. I'm sure we all have our charitable organizations that we do support, and we would want to do more. So as we have more, we can give more. And GWT and its email operators have been doing so over the last 10, 11 years. GWT is committed to making a positive impact in the world that we live in. GWT has donated to many organizations, causes, and disaster relief funds over the last 10 years. As you can see, several organizations and countries here that has benefited from our giving. GWT, right? So you would have your own organization and you would want to give to. And so we urge you, as you have more, to be able to share more with those who are needy. Now, timing is everything. So just imagine if you had the chance to partner with multi-billion-dollar companies like Gucci, that started back in 1921, Chanel, Cartier, success, and in the next decade, we are heading to be $1 billion company. So in 2025, where will you be when GWT becomes $1 billion corporation? Would you be a part of it? Or would you still be sitting on the sideline wondering? You have your opportunity now. You're on the call today. Somebody thought of you and invited you on this call. You've heard much of this presentation. This is time for you to make a serious decision. All right? Now we do have a mega promotion going right now. Remember that I said diamond is the place to be? Well, we have a diamond free getaway promotion. If you're on this call and you're hearing this presentation, this tour for the very first time, this is for you. Launch your diamond mall, all right, or become a diamond in your first 30 days. So if you launch at a lower priced mall, do your upgrade and become a diamond in your first 30 days. And you know with the diamond e-mall, you already get the highest discounts, the highest profits, the highest earning potential of up to $30,000 per week. But now we're also offering you a 7-day getaway accommodation valued at $2,000 for free. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me. 7 days getaway accommodation only valued at $2,000. Now you can choose from over 3,000 resort-style locations anywhere in Canada, the USA, the Caribbean. Yes, you can come to the Caribbean, Europe, the Middle East, Africa. And the accommodation will cover 2 adults and 2 children under 11. All right? So you have your opportunity to become a diamond in 30 days, get all your highest discount, highest profit and all of that, but also get a free vacation accommodation paid for you. All right, and I hope you will take advantage of that. I think you have 2 years to use this promotion. So in the meantime, you can save up for your airfare, your food and beverages and so on. All right, so you know the accommodation is already taken care of. So we are very appreciative of your time and we have a gift for you. And let me tell you how you're going to utilize the gift that we're giving you. You're going to shop for a minimum order of $100 of your favorite GWT brand, and the next $100 of shopping is on us. That's right. It's free, it's on us. So in other words, you can go on and shop for $200 worth of products, minimum of $200, right? You pay $100 and we pay the next $100 for you. And that's not all. You will also earn tons of free shopping rebate credits on all your future shopping as part of our industry's leading retail customer loyalty program. So every time you shop, you get rebate credits. So the next time you come back, you have some credits to shop again. And the next time you have credits to shop again. All right? I don't know of many stores that you can go to and shop and that will happen. Right, so you simply get free products with us every time you make purchases. So contact your GWT email operator to set up your VIP access and redeem your free shopping spree gift certificate of $100 that we offer you today. Now you ask, how do I start? Right, and we kind of leave that for last, but let me tell you how. Okay, you can start in minutes. You can launch your own email in minutes and start making money today while helping others with their health. All right? We have a simple 4-step plan of action. 1, you choose your email package. Remember those 4 email packages? So you choose which email package you're going to start at and open your free VIP account. And that takes literally 2 minutes. As long as the internet is working fine, literally 2 minutes, you're done. Now you have shopping credits. So we want you to order your favorite products. Okay, and I know that you can have it in your hand between 2 to 4 days. Those products could be in your hand. So you start showing your product and retailing your product. And you start earning retail profits right away. And then the 4th step, we want you to expand your territory by sharing the GWT business plan with others. Remember, every day we're going to meet 2 people and we're going to be talking to them about our business as well as our products. All right? So you start expanding your territory and you duplicate the above 4 simple steps that you have to take. It's time to live again. All right, so secure your comfortable retirement. You work flexible hours with this business. You set your time and work whenever you want to. If you're If you have a full-time job right now, then you know that you'll be doing this part-time, so you set your time as is convenient for you, right? You can work from home, and sometimes we like to say you can work from the beach as long as you have a smartphone, Wi-Fi connection, or iPad. You can work from anywhere and be your own boss. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, it was my pleasure presenting this opportunity to you this evening. And I hope that you would seriously look at it as something that you too can get involved in, as did myself and Seema and others that's on the call, and you would secure your financial future. At this point, I would hand the call back to our host, Seema, in South Africa, and she will take it from there. Thank you very much. Good evening.
Wow, wow, wow.
Seema?
That was absolutely awesome. I just love
Thank you.
the energy, and I'm sure the audience loved it as well. So thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Seema.
Great. So ladies and gentlemen, we do have, I won't say a speaker, but we do have somebody on the line, and I would like to introduce her. I will be asking her a few questions. She is none other than Rebecca Robinson, and she was introduced to Global World Trade 8 years ago, and she launched her e-mall within 24 hours. Okay, she had exposure to the industry from the time she was a child, so she has no doubt that this uh, business worked. Now, Rebecca's education is actually in music, but her work experience varies from working for Kodak in the photo finishing industry to working in property management for several years, and more recently in business development and software sales. Now, her first experience having her own home-based business was in her early 20s, and over the next few years, whenever she pictured what her dream job would be like, the vision always came back to this industry. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to unmute Rebecca Robinson. Let me get her on. Okay, I'm just trying to unmute her. Okay, here we have her. Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Seema. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Thank you for having me on the call.
No, it's our pleasure. So, Rebecca, I just have a few questions here for you. Can you actually tell the audience your experience in global wealth trade, and why did you get positioned into the business? Why did you see yourself as getting positioned in ASAP?
Sure, absolutely. As you said in that kind introduction, I have had experience, and I was aware of the network marketing industry from the time I was a child, and I was lucky because I had a mom who liked to help other business owners by hosting home parties. So I got a firsthand look at what this industry really is about and how it can really help an average everyday person set up a business without all of the headaches that are involved in that normally. You don't have the overhead costs, you don't have to find location and staff. And the beauty of this industry is that you can really work it in whatever hours you have. So it's not, most people don't start this business replacing what they're already doing. They use it as a supplement and something extra. And I really liked that always, that you had the flexibility to do it whenever you were available, and that you could control who you worked with and when you worked, and really you get to have total control of everything. You get to control your income because the more you work it, the more money you're going to be able to make, and that's not true in a job. And so when I saw this opportunity, to be honest, I'd already was very, very open to having either going back into the industry in a business that I'd been in before, or if something came along, I was very happy to be taking advantage of that. And so that's where Global Wealth Trade came in. And I knew immediately when I saw it, 8.5 years ago, we didn't have what we have today. It was a completely different company. We didn't have all of the accolades. We didn't have the media and celebrity attention. We weren't worldwide. We didn't have the products. We didn't have anything. And still, I could see the vision of our CEO and founder. I could see where he was going to take this. It made sense to me. And so, yes, I got on board right away, even though I wasn't really prepared to start working a business right away. I understood that getting myself positioned and that timing was very, very important. And, so I didn't want to hesitate. I got on board right away. I could see that the diamond package was the way to maximize my earnings, so I got started with the diamond package, and the rest has been pretty crazy.
Wow. You can say that again, eh? So, Rebecca, what is your vision? What is your vision for Global Wealth Trade? What do you foresee yourself in the future with Global Wealth Trade?
So, in all of this time where I haven't been focused necessarily on my business, I've been doing it very, very part-time. I would almost say as a hobby. And a lot of people do that right away. I've been very fortunate. I've helped 9 other people launch their emails locally. That has expanded to 522 email partners in 40 countries or more, and almost $1 million of sales has happened in my business. So like a lot of other people, I've gone through actually multiple job transitions in the past few years. And this, has always been my plan B. It's always been the light at the end of the tunnel. And now I'm taking action to keep it my plan A. This is what I'm working full time right now, and I'm working to keep it that way. And so, I've been very blessed. I recently was promoted up to diplomat. I'm super excited about that. But now it's time to hit the gas pedal and, run with it. And so I know that I have a lot of people around the world that are going to be benefiting from what I have to offer and what I have to share. And so right now I'm working to get myself qualified for my free car. And I don't know if you noticed what I posted yesterday on Facebook was a picture of a 2018 Dodge Challenger Demon, which for all you muscle car lovers is an 840 horsepower car. So I don't know if I'll end up with that, but it's always good to have dreams and visions of where you want to go. And so I've picked the most powerful muscle car on earth right now to work towards. And of course, I'm working towards ambassador in the next few weeks, and with a vision of getting to regional ambassador by the end of the year, because I want my free luxury cruise. I'm not missing another one, and I'm not missing another exotic vacation like the ones the regional ambassadors just came back from in Cancun. So there's a lot of work to be done, but there's so much support available to us. We can earn as we learn. We don't have to hesitate. We don't have to know it all to begin with. We just have to get started. And my suggestion would be, if you have any questions, you're on the line tonight, whether you've seen this before, maybe you've been in the industry before, this is unlike anything else out there. And don't wait. That's what I would suggest. Do not wait. Take action. Take whatever email package you need to get started, but take action today, and we're going to help you have success like so many other people have already had.
Wow, beautifully said, Rebecca. You've actually answered the last question that I was going to ask you. But well done on that, and congratulations once again for reaching diplomat. And you know what, we have no doubt that you're going to make ambassador and regional ambassador before end of the year, and we right behind you. So thank you.
Oh, no, you're going to be right with me, my sister, right with me.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Okay. So
my pleasure, Seema.
Okay, great. Thank you. So ladies and gentlemen, the next person we have on, is actually my business partner, and his name is Nolan, and he's actually an IT consultant by profession, and has been in this profession for over 23 years. Now, Nolan was introduced to global wealth trade on the 24th of June 2015, and he launched his dense silver emol, which is a palladium. And on the 26th of June, which is just 2 days thereafter, he decided to upgrade to a diamond. And we'll actually let him tell you why he wanted to upgrade to a diamond. But Nolan's vision is to empower as many people as possible. He is extremely excited, and he has is driven more than he has ever been. He is passionate about his business, and he's always willing to assist anyone. He portrays the skills of a true leader, and he is motivated. And as I said, he wants to help as many people change their lives as well. Now, he's appeared on Night of the Stars 3 times already, and he was the Ambassador of the Month in July last year, where he did a fantastic job. So, ladies and gentlemen, I do have Nolan Pillay here with me. And Nolan, uh, if you can say hi to the audience.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. Congratulations for being on the webinar this evening, and good to chat with you as well. So thank you for the opportunity.
It's my pleasure. So, Nolan, I just have a few questions for you. The first one being is, how much did you earn in your first week?
That's a great question, Sima. It all depends on you. And in my first, not week, in my first day, I made 350 Canadian dollars. And it was easy as signing up a diamond. Now, I know in the currency where I am in South Africa, 350 Canadian dollars is about 3,500 rands, ladies and gentlemen. And I know some people do not earn that uh, in a month.
Great. Wow, that's awesome, eh? So, if you can also tell the audience, how many countries are you currently earning from?
Uh, Currently, I'm earning from over a dozen countries. I've only started up luxury consultants or built a team in 2 countries, which is Zambia and Ghana. But because I've got myself positioned in the business, my upline just starts feeding my power leg like crazy, and it enables me to earn from over a dozen countries. And that feels so good because it means I just need to work 1/3 of my business.
Wow, that is great. So you actually leveraging off, your the people in the business.
Absolutely. And
Wow.
and anyone else who joins the business, it's exactly the same. We work on a binary system, which is a left and a right. So the sooner you get into the business and position yourself, you would gain from your team. It's all about teamwork.
Wow, that's super awesome, Nolan. And tell us, how do you go about doing your business?
That's an interesting question. Well, it's as simple as this. You have, I believe in having a DMO, which is a daily method of operation, and that entails putting together like a schedule. You got to have a set time for global world trade business. You got to have a dedicated time. If you do not have a dedicated time to do GWT work, you're going to leave it aside. So that's the first thing. You got to have a daily method of operation. The bottom line in our business is smiling and dialing. Even if it means smiling to yourself, you do it. It's about going through the numbers, right? And importantly, you have to be the brand in your business. So I love using my shoes, my shades, my purse, my timepiece, so that whenever anyone sees me with it, they start asking questions. It's a matter of having a 5-minute conversation with them, referring them to my online mall. They go and check it out. They either choose to join the business or they choose to purchase as a VIP customer. So it's as simple as that. You've got to have a plan. Look, when you get involved in a business like this, it's not a hobby. You join a business to treat it like a business and to earn business income. If you want to treat it as a part-timer, you will get paid part-time income. So my advice to you is you get involved in a business like this, get in touch with your upline, get trained on your business properly, and treat this as a full-time business, and it will give you business income. Yeah.
Wow, that's super awesome, Nolan. And I know for one, you love to just show off your products. I've experienced that firsthand. Whenever he gets his product, he's always filming himself or getting someone to film him opening up his box. It's like a kid in a candy store.
Absolutely. I mean, the products are to die for. You know, if the ladies think that they love fashion, wow, you know what? Men love fashion as well, right? We absolutely adore our products. It's something that you would really love at first sight.
Wow, and I can just only imagine when you get your very flawless products, how you're going to be.
Well, absolutely. I think I'm going to look much more prettier than you, Seema.
Okay, thank you for that, Nolan. Much
It's
appreciated.
a pleasure.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see any comments or any questions in the chat box. So, I want to thank everyone and congratulate you for being on the call. So I want to actually thank our two speakers, Rebecca Robinson and Nolan Pillay, for being present and sharing your views on the business and tips and insights. So also not forgetting our presenter for tonight, Theresa. It was absolutely awesome having you on presenting, and with no doubt we are going to see you again on this call in the future. So ladies and gentlemen, just comment here from Anastasia. She says, thank you. Well, thank you, Anastasia. It was great having you on the call. So I don't see any other questions or comments. So ladies and gentlemen, from me, it's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next Tuesday, have a good weekend and stay blessed. To the billion.